Hello everybody and welcome back to Teresa's Corner. I'm Teresa Reese. Thank you for choosing to spend your time with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. And today I have a quick repot. So take a look at this. This one here, you guys, is Rex Varietalea. I believe that's the name. I lost the tag a while back, but it's this beautiful yellow, like a key lime, green, yellow, boom, spidery looking. And have it in this pot, and it's potted with bark, but it outgrew it. As you can see, the new growth grew outside the pot, and now it's putting in new growth. All the roots are on the outside of the pot, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to pull it, repot it, and most likely get rid of some of the older bulbs. I don't want to, but I want to see what it's like on the inside, because they're all shriveling. Take a look at this. So actually it looks good. So I've had it in here for almost 2 years in this pot, and as you can see, a lot of the bark is already broken down, so it's time to repot. I do have some good roots, actually. Take a look at that. And it's quite moist. You see that? So I'm gonna try to. I didn't see any live roots on this one. You know, nudging on it very softly, because like I said, I don't want to break any of the roots. I'm trying to not disturb it. I know it sounds like what I'm saying. I'm trying not to disturb it, but I totally just pulled it off the pot. To me, it looks good. I mean, I see a little like purple ring, but that's part of the rhizome, right? I don't think it's fusarium, but can someone with more experience tell me this? Answer this for me. Is this fusarium or not? I don't think so. Yeah, regardless, I'm going to use some Bison 20. I think that's what it's called. Once I clean it, I'm going to soak it a little bit in there to make sure that if it is, which I don't think so, is that it doesn't spread. I'm trying to take a look at you guys, I might just even cut it up one more. I actually cut one more of the bulbs, you guys, and I normally don't like doing this, cutting it down too much. Because the more bulbs, the better, right? And actually, this one was still alive. Now that I've pulled it, look at all these new roots. I've had good roots. But, oh well. I am going to leave it alone. Just with those there. And I'm going to try to repot in a pot where I can keep it low enough. I don't know how to do this. But take a look at that. Some good roots. Alright guys, so I've cleaned it. I soaked it in some Bison 20. And then I've also soaked it in some clean water with some Super Thrive and seaweed extract. It's now ready to go. So as you can see, there's still some leca in there. It's fine. But I do have a very big root system. So I have a pot that I think will be good for it. And this right here, where you see it, that's where the water, the solution of Super Thrive and seaweed extract. So I have here some rocks, bark, and some charcoal. I did have charcoal in the first pot where I really originally potted. So I have a clear pot here. I have already some moss and some wicking pieces of wick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw some bark in there, and hopefully you can see that. Let me see how I can arrange it, because take a look at this. These are massive, and I don't want to break any of them. Whew, I'm sweating, you guys, just thinking about this. Make sure I get all the roots in there. And to be honest with you, I don't have a bigger pot. I have the one it was in, but I want something clearer that I can take a look at the roots. And oh my god, I don't know if I can get it in there, you guys. I might have to put it in a clay pot or the same pot. I just what should I do? I don't know what to do, you guys. It doesn't fit. It does not fit. If you take a look at this, the pot that it was originally in is definitely quite larger. Oh. Let me figure this out. Alright guys, so I didn't have a pot big enough. But I did have this container, and sometimes I use it. I have multiple ones actually. I use it to create like a little greenhouse effect on some of my orchids that need extra humidity, right? What I did is that I made some holes at the bottom of it. I didn't want to make that many because the pot that it was in didn't have any. The only thing that it had were the drainage holes. But I pretty much am going to use the same setup. I have my wicks here, and I'm just going to add the moss that I had originally added to the bottom of this, right? And it's dry. It's okay. I'll add some moss as I go, but take a look at this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm not going to cover this all the way. You see that? I'm going to just put media up to here, and then the rest I will fill it up. So it's going to look a little weird, but it should work. So I'm going to fast forward this portion, and then I'll show you how it looks at the end. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like. So I'm kind of glad I did this. Take a look at this. As you can see, hopefully you can see, it looks a little dark, but there's media up to here, so the bulbs have enough room to where like the water is not going to rot the old bulbs. And then the new one, I was able to bury all the roots and the rhizome, and the new one is just peeking through right there. So I think it's gonna be fine. So this one hopefully grows that direction and the new one grows this direction. I had to add a lot of rocks because it's a big pot for only 3 bulbs, right? I know the plant looks big, and I know the root system looks big, but I've learned over the years that the larger the pots, the more media. What ends up happening is that the top layer of your pot, or the pot, dries out, and the bottom ends up being it's still moist for like weeks, right? So then people end up watering because they see that they're dry but the bottom is still wet. So that is another reason why I wanted a clear pot. That way I can see clearly what the problem is with it. And yeah, so hopefully this works out well. I'll give you guys an update. You guys probably will not see this video for another month. So today is the 22nd of August. You guys probably won't see this video, like I said, for another a few weeks. So before I post it, I will give you guys an update. And yeah, you guys, I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you like this video, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns for me, do leave those in the comments below. I do respond to my comments. And thank you guys so much for your support. I'd really appreciate it. And you guys have a good day. Bye.